Brokers present what others have done, while dealers present the excitement of what can be done. You will have a tremendous opportunity to give your client enthusiasm to have a new yacht built their way. Fathom has two models to choose from: the Expedition, which is fully outfitted and deluxe, and the Element, with lots of optional equipment to select exactly what your client desires for their own personal yacht. In 2006, the Fathom Expedition yacht was conceived and designed to offer all the fabulous features that the finest yachts were also offering at that time, yet be the new space-age composite design with lasting reliability and economy at a more affordable price. As we all know, the economy tanked in 2008, and affordability for a 40-foot yacht needed a totally new thought process. Fathom had the ability to realign all of its manufacturing processes and cut its manufacturing costs in order to regain an affordable purchase price, yet not sacrifice structural quality, keeping the yacht ownership experience just as enjoyable. Call it elementary reform. The Element was the new affordable Fathom yacht, and at its first boat show, many of our interested customers could not see very much difference until we explained the concept of all the unnecessary things that most higher-priced yachts have as standard features. Then we explained that the Element has many options that were originally standard features on the Expedition. It became very clear to them that the Element was a much more affordable yacht without sacrificing anything necessary. If they wanted more whistles and bells, they were available as options. Fathom will still make an Expedition that includes some elaborate equipment and materials not available on an Element. One must understand that it is very time-consuming to install these items, and the increase in cost is not just the items themselves, but the labor to install them professionally. That is why we don't offer these features on our Element model. The choices for options on an Expedition are propane stove, diesel hydronic heat, flybridge, ice maker, washer-dryer, barbecue, electronics, and davit, and that is all. Almost everything else is included, along with different fabrics and extensive, elegant equipment. Fathom installs Garmin electronics. There are many choices, including navigation, autopilot, depth sounders, plotters, radios, stereos, and many more. Fathom can assist you with your customers' choices and personal requirements. Because this equipment is constantly changing, information needs to be current and is not being covered in this documentary. Now I will go over all the options available on the Element. As with everything today, the prices will change constantly, so always check the latest listing on our price sheet for costs. By knowing these choices, you will be able to build excitement in your client so that they can have their yacht built just for them in their own personal way. It is important also to have the economical approach in that the options can be put on later with relative ease in order to lower the initial costs. Window treatments can be easily added later by the customer. However, many customers will want to be able to use their yachts immediately, and having the ability to close off the inside from the passer-bys on the dock is an important option. Fathom offers a standard color that matches the fabric surrounding it. As you can see from this picture, Window blinds by themselves do not provide full privacy because of the aft windows and door. Fathom does offer an optional rear curtain to cover these areas. Fathom installs electric heat pumps for air conditioning as standard equipment. They provide enough heat to keep the yacht comfortable when electricity is supplied by either shore power or the generator. If the customer is an explorer and desires to anchor in remote places overnight, they will probably want to have another choice to keep the yacht comfy. Diesel hydronic heat runs off the battery, but does not use very much power, and supplies a very adequate heat for these instances. Some people wish only to have hydronic heat and not the air conditioning. It is not recommended by Fathom, but we can switch at no extra charge. Air conditioning is what keeps the windows from fogging up. Fire is one of the worst things that can happen on a yacht. Fathom offers an automatic fire extinguisher mounted in the engine room for added security. Other above-deck fire extinguishers are offered in the Coast Guard kit option later in this documentary. An additional galley cabinet can be installed in the overhead above the countertop. It has 2 doors and 2 lights illuminating the countertop underneath. Fathom offers a Reverso oil exchange system for easy maintenance of the engine and generator oil. This system is a must for do-it-yourselfers. Fathoms come standard with an electric cooktop and a microwave convection oven. If your client is a cook, then Fathom offers a Force 10 propane oven with 3 burners on top. This option replaces 3 drawers that would be underneath the standard cooktop, but there is ample storage with the large pantry centered in the galley. A security sniffer system is included with this option to provide for safe operation. The refillable propane tank is in a locker on the aft deck. Fathom offers an ice maker for always having ice available. It is located in the cabinet underneath the entertainment section. Fathom offers the ability to wash and dry clothing on board with a Splendide combination washer and dryer. The unit fits perfectly in the garage. See Splendide for more details on this unit. Fathom's standard aft deck includes a locker on the port side that one can store lines and fenders and lots of equipment. Another option is to include a sink in the cabinet so that one can wash their hands while working outside the yacht, keeping the interior fresh and clean. You still have a locker to store things, and it also includes an extendable shower wand that can be used to rinse off with warm water after swimming. The barbecue is removable, and this option includes a stowable shelf that is located on the port side of the aft deck. The companionway hatch option is a large rectangular see-through cover made of very durable Lexan plastic that provides protection from the rain on the aft deck and also a safety barrier on the boat deck. Fathom offers the option to carry your dinghy on top of your boat deck with a steelhead boat crane. This offers the capability of up to a 600-pound capacity of dinghy and motor. Of course, one can still mount their dinghy on the stern if they want to utilize a Weaver davit system. The standard Fathom yacht has a pilot house top. This is desired among many in the Pacific Northwest who yacht during inclement weather. For those who want to be outside when yachting, the flybridge is a must. It includes 2 helm chairs with a very spacious L-shaped settee. The helm gauges have a Lexan cover to protect them. The flybridge includes a much taller mast and a huge locker underneath the L-shaped settee. The mast has 3 halogen lights that fully illuminate the boat deck and the flybridge at night. Either top selected provide a second roof barrier to the elements, as the pilot house has its own composite ceiling. Although the Fathom utilizes a large rudder that will swing the stern around admirably, docking a boat in a windy condition can be a somewhat unnerving situation, unless one has a stern thruster to complement the standard bow thruster. This option truly allows one to walk the yacht sideways with no effort and dock your yacht professionally. Thrusters were once upon a time called cheaters because few people had them. Now they are commonplace on most vessels. The manufacturer has now come out with a true cheater, the handheld remote to operate the thrusters while standing on the dock. Tying up your yacht is as easy as brushing your teeth. Fathom yachts go through the water just fine by themselves. The only problem occurs when everyone is sitting on one side of the yacht as it is cruising, causing an unbalanced load. Although this is very slight and does not affect the yacht, it can be somewhat noticeable to the passengers. To correct this, Fathom suggests the owner select the trim tab option so that when underway they can correct any unbalanced load with the push of a button. Freshwater washdowns are standard, but many want to conserve their fresh water and opt for a pressurized saltwater system to spray off their anchor chain as they are pulling it in, or hose off the stern of the yacht because of some errant seagull. The bow has a water fitting that is in the chain locker for this feature. The standard hull color for an Element is white. Any color can be utilized for the hull of your yacht. Some colors are not as resistant by their nature to fading in sunlight. So far, the Fathom owners have all selected either blue or gray, but the spectrum is open for a special choice. Fathom gives each new owner the choice of having Fathom install their chain and rode, or letting the owner do that for themselves. It is a very heavy chore and needs to be done with great care to avoid ever watching the bitter end disappear. There are many models of remote control spotlights to choose from. The one pictured here is a guest, but the owner can choose from many other manufacturers. If you are taking delivery, it is suggested by Fathom that you opt for the Coast Guard kit. It includes everything that you need to be legally on the water and underway. You probably will be boarded at some point in time, especially with a new yacht. The coasties love to see what is new, and it is all in the name of our national security. Commissioning is a process that completely explains every itty-bitty thing that there is to know about the new yacht, how it functions, how to maintain it, what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Commissioning takes a minimum of 8 hours of intense instructions and is done with the owner's manual open and at hand. If you are delivering the yacht to a customer, then you need to have all the answers. Fathom offers to do this with the new owner, and it is an elaborate, fulfilling process that provides the new owner all the information that they will need. It installs confidence in the new owner and makes the transition to cruising comfortable.